Good morning, everyone. It is Feature Tool Friday, or what we call FTF. We want to do another tool today, and this is just an idea that I came up with. This is one of my favorite tools that I hardly ever use. But when you need it, man, they call it a Samurai Saw. At least that's what I'm calling it. I think that might be a brand name. I'm not sure. But I love this little thing. It's super handy when you need it. So Ryan and I were talking about this morning something that we could do with it, and something just came to mind. So we have a little... you guys probably saw this Tiger. This is just a scrap piece. This is a demo that we did on the Tiger layout template. But I thought, you know what would be really cool, which might look really cool, I don't know for sure, but if we drilled some holes around here and we put some little dowels, little quarter-inch dowels, quarter-inch holes, quarter-inch dowels, and then tapped them in there. And we did one as a practice right there, and just see what it looks. I think the contrast of the white color, these are birch, I think, is what these dowels are. The birch against the cedar, I think it's going to look pretty cool. So this is the way I'm doing it. We just cut these at about 1.25 inches. I'm going to use the Starbond thin to just, solidify them and keep them in there. Oh, by the way, when I was trimming this one off with the Samurai sword, turn the blade the other way and go away from you rather than to you, because otherwise you'll end up with something like that or worse. Yeah. Anyway, just a FYI. All right, so let's just put a little bit of Starbond on here. This is the thin. I just got some on the Tiger. That's the thin. We're just going to tap it in there. And I just glued my fingers together. Try to avoid that if you can. I think that bottomed out now. Oh, it went past bottom. That's okay. All right. So let's just trim that thing off. And you guys have seen this done plenty of times. This is really what these type of saws are really good for, is trimming this kind of stuff off. And then we'll just sand it down. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. We'll come back and we'll see really what this thing looks like. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we had a couple little mishaps. Again, this is just a piece of scrap. We did this real quick in about 10 minutes. I regret using that Starbond in there because that just kind of stained a little bit, so I wouldn't do that. And the drill press that we used was kind of wobbling a little bit, so a couple of the holes kind of messed up a little bit. Anyway, this is just for illustration. Anyway, my hope is that when I put the clear on here, we have a really big contrast between the cedar and those birch dowels. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think if it was a little bit more of a contrast, I would like it better. But this gives you an idea. The cool thing is you can get dowels, dark woods, light woods. There's, a lot of, you can get maybe walnut or something. So you get two big contrasts. One of the things that I really like is watching fine woodworkers and their mortise and tenon kind of stuff, where they do the plugs and the different dowels and stuff. And you can see that the way that you get a neat contrast. A lot of box makers do that. So you guys are familiar. But this is a simple way. And this... I love this thing. I need to find more ways to use this thing because it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. So that's my take on what you can do with this. Now stay tuned. Ryan has an idea for you too.
Hey guys, so Dad showed you his way to use the Hattori Hanzo Samurai Saw, and this actually is an awesome little saw, but there's another way to use it, okay? Now, everyone knows that Hostess cupcakes are one of the best things God ever created, but there's a certain way you got to eat them. Okay, and that's where the saw comes into play. So what you want to do is, first of all, cut away from you, and you're going to take a nice thin slice, just like that. And what that does right there is it gives you the good part. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this part right here and chuck it, because no one likes that crap. And then you get to enjoy. So remember, there's always more than one way to use this thing. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.